How's it going, everybody? Rob right here today, and we are back with our Minnesota Wild Draft to Glory. And in today's episode, we will be taking on the New Jersey Devils in the Stanley Cup Finals. And guys, I don't know how we made it here in just season number 2. I mean, heck, I'll take it. We didn't really do too much to the roster. I mean, we couldn't really do too much to the roster. Craig Takashi, the playoff hero that booked us a trip to round 2. But other than that, that's the only guy we've added to the roster that, I mean, Ruslan Zamanov. Okay, Ruslan Zamanov is another one of my draft picks. First round, 23rd overall. And then we took Craig Takashi in the first round, 8th overall. So we traded up to get Takashi. We kept our pick there, taking Zamanov and Takashi. And we've made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. And in goal, we got Talbot, who's been really, really good. You guys remember he had a Vezina Trophy winning season last year. He didn't really follow it up with a trophy defense this year, but he still had a very, very good season. Actually, that's not a great season. That's probably below average. But so far in the playoffs, he's been fine. Really in the playoffs, it's been Kaprizov for us. Nobody specifically is jumping out to me as reasons why we are where we are. Greenway with a -2 there has been okay. We had to move him down, and I think maybe he was playing over his head there on the first line. We moved him down in mid-Oilers series here, and that eventually worked out for us, winning 3 straight games. We won the first game, lost 2, and then we won 3 straight games, so we were down 2-1, ended up winning 4-2. And now we got a chance to play the New Jersey Devils. And guys, is this not like one of the most awesome team combinations in a Stanley Cup final you could think of? Like, if next season it was Devils Wild, like, I know the teams right now don't look as good, but at least it's a change of pace. That's fresh, right? It's not the Capitals. It's not the Lightning. It's not the Penguins. It's not the Avalanche, the Vegas Golden Knights. It's Minnesota, New Jersey, right? Like, that's an interesting series. It may not be the best for TV ratings, but heck, I'll take it, especially being the GM of the Minnesota Wild. But now, guys, let's take a look at the Devils. I think we can do team stats. Yes, we can do team stats in the playoffs, which will give us a little bit of a glimpse into how they've been performing. If we take a look at their goals for per game, 2.9 goals for per game, but they are a very solid defensive team at 2.6. We are scoring more, but we are also giving up more. So it's been fine. We're not scoring as much on the power play. The power play's kind of gotten cold here, and so is the penalty kill. We do have 2 shorties but we are definitely a better team on the road. And in the last 10, we are 6-4, so neither team has been on a ridiculous hot streak. But you guys can see we are both 12-8, played the same amount of games to get here. They got here over the Florida Panthers. We were here over the Edmonton Oilers. But yeah, our goals for per game against their goals against per game is really the matchup because, we allow as many goals as they usually score. So we'll see how they're doing and how those end up matching up. But let's take a look at the lines and see how the lines are going to match up today, guys. We've got the New Jersey Devils. Where are they at? There they are. There's the New Jersey Devils with Connor Sheary, Nico Hischier, and Jesper Bratt. So Connor Sheary with 23 points like we all projected is their leading point getter. Matt Calvert with Jack Hughes on the second line and Jacob Silfverberg. This is very interesting. Jack Hughes is scoring a ton of goals. Saad Boqvist-Kreider and Zach Aston Reese, Zaka, and Jamie McGinn. So, you know what? It's interesting. It's a deeper squad. Their wingers aren't elite, but they've got 2 number 1 centers. They've got a first line forward and a first line forward. These 2 guys, Hischier and Jack Hughes, are elite centers. I mean, 89, they're maybe not superstars, but they're elite. I'd give them that. Defensively, it's old. It's old, especially with Brent Burns, but Will Butcher and Brent Burns is their top pairing. Ty Smith and PK Subban. Ty Smith still rocking in the middle there. Siegenthaler and Severson. So it's not a bad defensive core. It's just not very star-studded. Actually, we have the better defensive core, I might say. It's close. It's tight. I don't know. It's a toss-up. We have Suter. They've got Burns. It is what it is. And in goal, they've got Jordan Binnington, who's had a very, very good playoffs right now. So I know they're very good defensively. It's Binnington. It might be their defensive core too. The top line is definitely exploitable. So it's this middle pairing defensively. Wow, a -6 down here for these guys. And Butcher and Burns are even. I mean, they're putting up points too, so that's the interesting part. It's Ty Smith and PK Subban that are getting them their pluses and minuses. I didn't really look. Their top line seems to be the weakness. It's the second. It's Jack Hughes is carrying this team. I know Connor Sheary's got all the points, but Jack Hughes in that middle pairing of defense are where they are actually on the positive. They probably don't get a lot of goals scored against, and we saw that they don't score a ton of goals for. But I did want to take a look at one thing. I don't think I can really improve our power play much, other than moving Zach Parise up and moving Craig Takashi down. I actually like the fact that we get the +3 up here. I'm going to move, I think I might move Greenway down so we can maybe stack that top line. Actually, I like the left, actually he's got a left-handed shot there too. But yeah, we were only getting +1 down there anyway. Penalty kills, Bonino, Takashi, Dumba, Zamenhof. Sutter, I can't believe Sutter doesn't fit our defensive scheme, which is very disappointing. But either way, the penalty kill, I can't change too much about that. But the power play, we are going to make that one simple tweak. Before we get into the simulation here, guys, we are in the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's get it underway. We are the road team as New Jersey finished with 5 more wins on the regular season than we did. So we're heading to the East Coast, boys, to take on the Devils. Let's see, can we get this Stanley Cup started right? No, we can't before I can even push the button to simulate the period. Hischier's already scored a goal for New Jersey. First period, though, is a 3-3 first period. Now, guys, I know you might have rolled your eyes at Minnesota, New Jersey, but everyone is tuned in now after 6 goals go in that first period. Hischier and Hughes are the guys that I am worried about. But Dumba, Bonino, and Foligno. So we've got the bottom 6 chipping in, and so do they with Pavel Zacha. This will be interesting to see what happens because we're the team that scores more than they do. They're the defensive team. So this is currently playing into our hands. Second period. Guess it's not, with 3 goals there from the Devils as Dumba scores 1 for us, keeps it within 2. We actually took the lead 4-3, but then they bounced back with 3 more. Jack Hughes is insane. Okay, I think I'm going to have to move my most defensive center to that second line just to try and slow Hughes down. I can't slow down Hischier any more than I already am trying to, and that's a power play goal. That pretty much puts to bed any kind of comeback hopes for us. A 7-4. Oh, wait, am I putting this one to bed too soon? No, I don't think I am. 7-5, Minnesota doesn't have enough in the comeback tank. That second period really did hurt us quite a bit. If we take a look at our stats, Dumba and Zamenhof and Takashi, those guys were all pluses, but if we take a look at the minuses, Brodin and McCoshen were a -4. Guys, it's their second pairing. Johansson, Fiala, Kaprizov was a huge minus as well. Oh God, that's terrible. Hartman was a minus as well, but oh my word, it was Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier dominating that middle pairing for us. So if we take a look here, we're gonna, why don't I move Dumba? Actually, does Zamenhof fit better? Zamenhof's been really good. I'm gonna reward him with more ice time. Same thing with Dumba. I don't want to do this because then that gets me a minus. We're gonna have to figure something out next season. Hopefully somebody's ready to grow. But Brodin and McCoshen were the +3, but I just can't do that anymore. I'm gonna do Zamenhof and Dumba, and we're gonna see how that one goes. And I think I might move actually Joel Eriksson Ek up to the first line. I don't really have a more defensive centerman. I guess Greenway up back up to that first line, right? Because Joel Eriksson Ek is a +6 though. He's been so good. I'm gonna just hope that it was that middle pairing defensively. Moving Zamenhof and Dumba up to that middle pairing will hopefully help us out there. We scored 5 goals. It was not the goal scoring, it was the defense that was the problem. Anyway, we had another game here on the road. It's not time to panic yet. We just need to win 1 road game and win our home games, and that's gonna see us through in this series. First period, it's 1-0. So a lot less scoring, and Jamie McGinn on the 4th line, I believe, for them does get them the lead. So we did, I mean, okay, their top 6 didn't score for 1 period. It's kind of a win, but not really a win if you ask me. Second period, Jesper Bratt scores 2. Zach Parise scores on the power play. So our power play actually contributes, but we need a huge comeback here in the 3rd period, and the Devils get a power play, which is going to keep us out of the offensive zone. And halfway through, it's still a 2-goal lead. We get a power play. Can we get another? Yeah, our power play wasn't very good coming into this series. It's still not looking very good. Kevin Fiala, do we have a comeback? 1 more goal? There were 6 seconds left. I thought maybe, but we are getting the shot advantage. We just need to figure out a way to score. Zuccarello, Dumba, Zamenhof. Oh my goodness. McCoshen. Guys, it's just all over the place. I don't know what else to say. The plus was Fiala. He got the goal. That was the plus. But That game wasn't too terrible. I'm not going to complain about that game too much. It was just one of those games. I don't know if we have the talent to get over the hurdle, though, of their talent down the middle. Victor Rask is a -3. Eriksson Ek has been good. He's going to play with Craig Takashi. Fiala up. Oh, wow. That would seriously hurt us. Victor Rask for Johansson is not something I'm interested in doing. Guys, we seriously need to hope that somebody in the system steps up. Marco Rossi needs to step up soon. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to be doing that anytime soon. The center core is rough for us right now, guys. I might have to tear it down after this season. Although we just made the Stanley Cup, I'm talking about next season. Why am I talking about next season? We got a home game to go, boys. Let's go. Let's get it. We have a chance here. We just need to win one, and we're right back in the series. First period, it's 2-0. Dumba and then Parise on the power play. Let's go. Power play is starting to pick up steam for your Minnesota Wild. Dumba as well has been scoring. I know it was a huge minus, but if he can keep scoring, if we can outscore the Devils, like, we need to score on them. They're a defensive team. We're an offensive team. We need to play our style here on home ice. Second period. Okay, Hischier on the power play gets New Jersey back to within one, but Kaprizov, before I can even talk about the third period, gets us the 2-goal advantage, and Greenway gets us a 3-goal lead on the power play, and the power play couldn't get another one. We give them a chance on the power play. It's just going to be a trade-off. Dumba short-handed. He was not the one to take the penalty. He was demoted simply because of his penalty taking. Brandon Saad is going to score for them. But it's too little too late as Bonino gets the empty netter. And guys, we officially shut down Jack Hughes for one game. So everyone sound the alarm, play the parade music. We shut down Jack Hughes for a game. He was absolutely killing us in those first two games. Those first and second lines, the centers, obviously Hischier still scored on the power play, but I'm not too worried about power play goals as I am even strength, because power play goals are pretty random. Anyway, we got another chance on home ice to equal the series at 2. Can we get it done? This is a huge one. That was a great game for us. Absolutely phenomenal performance from both ends of the ice. Can we keep it rolling? Can we keep that positive momentum going? First period, we cannot. Spurgeon scores, but Kreider and then Smith. So two defensemen scoring, and then Kreider on their third line gets a goal. We only shot 4 times. Hopefully we have a bounce back here in the second period. We come back hungry. Second period, we do. And there, actually, we only shot 9 times, but we scored 3 goals. Victor Rask demoted to the 4th line. Greenway has been a power play machine, and Zach Parise knows this might be his last chance. He has come to play, and Craig Takashi with the goal. Takashi gets the 5th one, gets the 3-goal lead for your Minnesota Wild. Power play comes and goes twice. Shots are heavily in New Jersey's favor, but the offense, guys, we have figured out a way for the offense to click. With the power play here late in the game, New Jersey can't start a improbable comeback, and with 30 seconds to go, we have leveled the series at 2. Both teams have won their home games. It's now a best of 3. We take a look at the minuses. Victor Rask with Fiala and Kaprizov. So Fiala and Kaprizov were probably out there. Victor Rask also was out there. Maybe he jumped on or he was late coming off. But either way, all that matters is we scored 5. They scored 2. That's back-to-back games where they've scored 2. Moving Zamenhof and Dumba up to that middle pairing and Makashin and Brodin down has significantly helped our defense against their second line. We now have a chance to take the series lead if we can steal one on the road, boys. Here we go. Let's get it underway. Minnesota at New Jersey, Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals in 2022. First period, there it is. Makashin actually scores. You know what? That's the contribution we needed. It's from guys like Makashin, the ones you didn't think would step up and score. He does score for us. 1-0 lead after 1. Second period. Oh, man. And Hughes, Calvert, and Brott. We cannot contain the second line. And it's a 3-1 lead for the Devils as our offense has gone quiet here in New Jersey. We have a power play, though. It's been hot. It can't stay hot. And we're about to hit the halfway mark as Silfverberg extends the lead. 4-1 is the lead for New Jersey. Can we make a miraculous comeback? Not with New Jersey on the power play. 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Brott is going to score again. It is 5-1 for the New Jersey Devils. And they're going to get out of this one solid victors. And McCoshen scores, but absolutely just brutally just gets abused. I can't give him any less ice time. He's only playing on the third pairing, and that's it. Kakkonen, I don't think it's time for Kakkonen. I really don't think so. We just had 2 straight games of 2 goals against. I don't know what to change. It might be time to go crazy. Zach Parise needs to be moved up. Zach Parise needs more ice time. And we're going to move Fiala there. And we're going to leave things like that. But we're going to give Zach Parise that more ice time that he deserves. Johansson fits. Kaprizov doesn't fit. If I move... Actually, yeah, no, I'm going to leave it like that. I was going to say if I move Kaprizov down, it's Fiala who doesn't fit. I'm not moving Kaprizov off that top line. I'm going to get Zamenhof playing with McCoshen. He's a big +8. He's a +8, or he's a +6, and McCoshen's a -8. Brodin is going to play with Dumba. And then Spurgeon. Actually, do those 2 guys work? Dumba has been very, very good. So is, I mean, Suter's not been great, but Suter and Dumba together, Spurgeon, Brodin, we are going to try it. We are going crazy, guys. We're on the brink of elimination and losing the Stanley Cup Finals. We need to try anything right now. We're on home ice. Can we keep winning our home games? The home team has won every game in this series. We got to hope that continues for at least 1 more game. First period, it's 1-1 Calvert, but Rask scores again. They did take the lead, which does worry me, but our shots are significantly in our favor. Second period, last time shots were heavily in somebody's favor. It's a power play duo of Burns and Saad, and your Minnesota Wild now need something spectacular as Siegenthaler scores. Foligno shorthanded. That's huge, but he sure might have just put the nail in the coffin. Wait a minute. Greenway scores 4 minutes into the period. It is 5-3. We need 2 goals, boys. With 8 minutes to go, they're on the power play again. We gave them a long power play. Maybe, oh my God, they're going to be on the power play for the rest of the game. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. And the New Jersey Devils are your new Stanley Cup champions. Who took the 80 minutes of penalty time? It was a Kevin Fiala 5-minute major. Takashi, Brodin, Parise, and Bonino all scoring as well. Or getting penalized as well. That's all she wrote, guys, and I don't see any way that this roster is coming back for another season and competing for the cup. Zach Parise is 37. He's got 3 years left at $7.5 million. We've got Suter as another guy who's got 3 years left at $7.5 million. Dumba was fine. He had 13 penalty minutes, but he actually played very, very well. 1 more year at $6 million. Spurgeon at 5 more years at $7.5 million. I know it doesn't really matter, but I need any kind of draft pick possible. So you guys let me know what you think I should do moving forward. We're at a very interesting position here. The New Jersey Devils are your new Stanley Cup champions, and the Hartford Wolfpack are the AHL champions as well. We're very close to the start of the draft, but guys, that's all the time I have for this one. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.